Hello, welcome back to Divine Destiny Guide. How are you? Sending you the purest of love and light. Yes, God is for us, and because He is, who can be against us? So, if it's your first time, welcome. Returning Soul Tribers, new Soul Tribers, thank you for your love and your support. I truly appreciate you. Thank you so very much. So, let's get right into the word here. So we have the Queen of Air, Queen of Sword. You're brilliant. Whomever I'm talking to, male or female, your experience, you're humorous. So you're funny. You have a good sense of humor as well. You're the Queen of Sword. It's kind of like, for a lot of you, it's because like looking at her, it's like she looks so innocent, but it's kind of like life, you have a lot of experience under your belt. Again, come correct or don't come at all. For some of you, it's kind of like you're open to hear, because it's like the sword is not up, but it is still there. It's right in front of you. It's kind of like it's a reminder for you and others, like, don't play with it kind of thing. But it's like some of you, you do have a good sense of humor. You may have that RBF, that resting beautiful face. It doesn't come out often, but you do have a good sense of humor as well. But again, experience taught you a lot as well. And then we have the five of water, which is 5 of cups. So disappointment, regret, forgiveness. So for a lot of you, you've had a lot of disappointments, a lot of regrets when it comes to matters of the heart. And that's us cups, right? You've had to forgive a lot of people. And no wonder, again, starting off with the Queen of Swords. So because of that, is like you're putting your foot down. You're not allowing people to overstep their boundaries with you, because you've been toyed with. Your emotion has been played with for too long. People, a lot of people disappointed you. They use you. But again, so some of you, this could be where you are, and Spirit is saying, it's kind of like get up. It's like, girl, get up, guy, get up, because you have 2 cups. All is not lost. So for a lot of you, again, a lot of things happen in life where you cried, but it's like, stop crying over spilled milk. All is not lost, because again, all is not lost. Your ships are still coming in. Your goals, your expansion, your vision is like God did not forget. This is what you need to realize, is that God did not forget you. So it's like, get up, stop crying over, because the thing is, sometimes we think that what we've lost was the best thing, not realizing that it had to happen just so that God could bring the best thing in for us. His best thing, His best person in our life, or people. So your ships are still coming in. All is not lost. So it's like, get up. And the thing about it is that the enemy loves when we are focused on the negative, the past. So then that way is like, if a cup, if God is sending a person, some people in our lives, we will miss that opportunity because we're having so much regret. So it's like, pick yourself up. All is not lost. You have 2 behind you, So for a lot of you, this is like a lot of bossing up here. A lot of bossing up. The Queen of Earth, which is the Queen of Pentacles. You're gracious, you're practical, you're capable. For a lot of you, it's like you don't even, you work very hard to accomplish the things you have. But at the same time, you keep your feet on the ground. You're grounded. You're grounded. So transformation, so it's like coming to the realization. This is, it's like God walking you out of situation, out of towers. Life change, liberation, freeing you. This is what I'm saying, is like, sometimes people leave our lives. Sometimes certain things fall apart, you don't get the job, you miss certain opportunities, or you thought that that was it. What are you going to do now? What are you going to do without that thing, that person, that job? Not realizing that God moved that thing, moved that person, those people out of your way. He walked you out of something that was supposed to hurt you, just so that you can come into what He has in store for you. Because you're protected. You know, it's like God took you out of this tower here. Things die for things to live. Doors close so one can open, right? So God walked you out of certain situations there. Yeah. And it's like, you know, stand your ground. Seven of fire. Protect what is yours. Speak up for yourself. Stand up for yourself. When it comes to challenges, be determined. You know, it's like resist the devil and he will flee. Protecting what is yours when it comes to your ships coming in, because again, as somebody who maybe you have even had people who they take from you, they use you. It's like now Spirit is saying protect what is yours, stand up. It's like now that you get an opportunity where your ships are coming in, it's like protect what is yours. Stand up for what is yours. It's like you work too hard. Queen of Swords, King of Swords, guys, remember this is an energy. It's like for a lot of you, you learn from the past and you're wiser now. If you're a boss, you know, a business person, nobody can run games on you anymore. They can't do that. People maybe could use certain things to manipulate you. It's like, that does not work. It's not working anymore. You're mindful of who you're giving to. You're mindful of with the Ten of Cups and the Ace of Earth is like you learned, you went to the school of hard knocks. For a lot of you, it's starting over, building from, you know, the ground up. Is like a lot of new beginnings here. So a lot of you, it's a lot of brand new beginnings of wish fulfillment. The Emperor, you bossing up. Nine of Water, you having all your wishes and your dreams come true here. With the world, celebration, accomplishment, and completion. So you learned a lot. You had to study, learn people, learn things, you know, be open. You were open to learning as well. It's like God gave you a brand new start. Your leaders, I'm talking to some blessed people here. And yes, again, people will not see the things that you have gone through and how much work you put in yourself. But again, it's your life. They don't have to see it. You don't have to tell them. But, you know, they're going to talk. Well, let them talk. Let them talk. Yeah, they will watch your eyes. Queen of Swords, King of Swords, they will watch your eyes. They will watch your eyes. So, like I said, a lot of you, you've gone through a lot of hardships in life. And now people will have to see you rise. Because again, for a lot of you, for you to boss up with the sword there, it's like a lot of manipulation, a lot of mind games, a lot of cutting words, slander, scandal. And it's like, yeah, it's like what the enemy tried to use to take you down is like you alchemize that and now you own that. Now again, you master the art of being wise as a serpent, harmless as a dove. Because like I said before, she looks so innocent. And this is how a lot of you come across to people and they underestimate you until you have to whip out that sword. So for a lot of you, you could have been hurt again, invested in partnerships, people and connections that hurt you, disappointed you. And it's like now God will be sending in divine connections for you. People who are suitable for your soul. People who will bless you. Who will not only pour back into you, but no, you don't have to go through all of those emotional heartaches. like you did before. So for a lot of you, your ships are coming in. Your ships are coming in because you have a calling on your life. So sometimes, again, the enemy will try to break you, will use people to try to break you because of the calling that you have on your life. Again, the enemy wants to obstruct you, to prevent you, to put blockages in your way so you won't accomplish the missions that you were sent here to do. It's like all of us have a divine calling and a purpose, but the enemy will try, or again, use people, those empty vessels, to try to block you, to try to stop you from going into your life's calling. So your ships are coming in. So for a lot of you, yeah, God is providing. He's making a way for you when it comes to people who are suitable for your soul. You don't have to invest in one-sided relationships. Yeah, so for a lot of you, it says here, meditate, pray, and go within. And this is how you got it back. You know, this is how you got your groove back, by meditating, praying, and going within. Seeking God. And because of all this work that you pour into yourself, they will see your eyes. You know, for a lot of you, yeah, you're God's favorite son or daughter, you know, with this transformation card here. And this is what you're coming to the realization of. This is a life change for you. I'm seeing like number 5. This is a life change for a lot of you. This is liberation. So it's like you're free. So it's like, again, God allow sometimes people to break our hearts just so that we can learn those lessons to get on our way. And sometimes before the real people or person show up in our life, the enemy will send an imposter to try to break you so that when the right people show up, you will be so blocked off that you don't want anything to do, and you miss blessings, you miss opportunities. And so for a lot of you, people who left your life, you may be wondering, why is such and such not calling me anymore? Well, let me tell you, God took that person out of your life, or God took you out of their life, because where you were, it was a tower that was waiting to happen. God took you out just in the nick of time. So it's like, don't worry about it. God protects his own. It's like he sees. Remember, he hears the conversations that you don't hear. He knows the hearts of these people who you're around. These people who are breaking your heart. And this is why he had to come in and cause something to happen so that you would have this transformation. Death to life. Dying some things, places, whatever it is, so that you can come into what he has aligned for you. So you're called to step up and protect what you have. Anybody who wants to challenge you or to resist you, you need to be determined. Why? Because you have snakes in your midst. And it's so funny, again, I did not even look down at this card, but I told you before that you learn to master the art of being wise as a serpent. So now you are able to spot, to smell, to see these conniving crooks from a mile away, from miles away. It's like, yeah, you know, because they're a familiar spirit. So it's like, no matter how they come, glammed up, you know, cute up, booed up, whatever it is up, you know, it's not gonna work. They're faking it. They're snakes. You've seen that kind before. And so now God is getting ready. He's sending in the people for you. And a lot of you need to know that blockages are removed from your life. You are a star. You are a star. And this is your season. This is your season. This is your season. But at the back here, and I take this as a warning, someone is not honest with you at this time. So you may have someone in your life right now who is not honest with you. And maybe this is your reading to boss up. Stop allowing people to play in your face. Stop allowing people to play mind game with you. people who have that split tongue to be smiling in your face, but at the same time, they want to take your place. They're using you. Why? Because you are the gift. You are the gift. And this is why they're trying to steal your gift, take your gift. I broke the deck in a half. Fake friends, haters. Again, you are a star. You have something that these people want. And this is why they keep on trying to break you, because you're a star. I mean, the people who are called by God to be the salt, to be the light, to be the healer, you are the one, you're broken the most. You come under the most attack. You need to realize that. So if you're wondering, why is it people are rejecting me so much? Why is it people are using me so much? Why is it people try to make me look small, feel small when I'm going above and beyond for people? It's because people want to break you, or a person. They want to bring you down, to cut you down to size. Because with that, it's like that will kill your moral. Your self-esteem will be lowered. And then that way you end up, is like you're like a fallen star like they are. Because then you won't shine. And you know how I feel, right? We are stars. They try, but they cannot stop us from shining. It is just what it is. It is what it is. So you may be wondering, you're a healer. You're a light worker. You're chosen, you're royalty, you're God's favorite daughter. And this is why the attack on your life is so strong. This is why the enemy is going after you and sending all these entities to you to try to break you and to kill your spirit, to steal your joy. They want to break your soul. It's like, don't let them. And you are crying about these people, not realizing that they're trying to hurt you. And again, God is gonna cause towers, because whether you want it or not, if you won't leave, if you are a chosen one, if you won't leave, He will take you out. He will let everybody else walk away from you. That is how much He loves you, because He's also protecting you. The Seven of Wands here is saying you're protected too. This is your season. Snakes in your camp. Have boundaries. It's like you know better now. If you know better, do better. You didn't lose anything. Those are lessons. You thought you lost. No. I'm telling you, for those of you who have gone through these things, maybe even more than once, you trust God by now. That when the phone stops ringing, you just know, like, to say, thank you, God. You did it. Don't worry about it. God saved you because He loved you that much, that He will remove the people who are not for you, again, because of this calling that you have on your life. I certainly love it for you. I love it for us. Until next time, take care and be blessed.